What if the door between the seen and the unseen opened, but you weren't ready for what waited on the other side? Yogic texts say the third eye is not a symbol, it's a gateway, a shift in perception so powerful that if it opens without preparation, your inner world can collapse faster than your senses can adjust. Let's explore why yogis warn against an unprepared awakening of the third eye. What the third eye really is. The third eye or Agnya is not a mystical organ, it's an axis of perception, a command center that coordinates your intuition, clarity, and ability to sense beyond the five senses. In mystic musings, Sadhguru says perception is not about seeing more, it is about seeing clearly. This is the essence of the third eye. When it opens correctly, your senses refine. You perceive energy, emotion, intention, the layers beneath physical reality. But if it opens unnaturally or prematurely, the clarity becomes distortion. The third eye is directly tied to your psychological ability. It sits at the intersection of your logical mind, your intuitive mind, your subtle perception. If you force open this axis through uninitiated mantras, extreme pranayama, psychedelics, or occult symbols, your system loses its ability to filter information. People suddenly feel hypersensitive to sound or light, emotionally unstable, disconnected from the physical world, overwhelmed by dreams or visions, anxious for no reason. This is not awakening. This is energetic flooding. Imagine each of your senses is a window. The third eye is like opening the roof. Suddenly, all weather pours in. Yogic texts describe this as opening the door to a world you cannot yet walk in. Without a stable inner system, the expanded perception becomes threatening. People report seeing shadows or flickers, sensing emotions that aren't theirs, becoming paranoid or overstimulated, feeling out of their body. These are signs of a mismanaged energetic awakening, not spiritual growth. Traditional yogis spend years stabilizing the breath, the spine, the nervous system, the emotional body, the mental field. Only then do they attempt to access higher perception because the third eye amplifies whatever you are. If you are stable, it amplifies clarity. If you are chaotic, it amplifies chaos. If you are fearful, it amplifies fear. Sadhguru once said in Mystic Musings, if you open a window at the wrong time, even sunlight can blind you. This is why preparation matters. Today, people attempt third eye opening through intense breath work from random YouTube videos. These can overstimulate the brain and cause dizziness, anxiety, or insomnia. Mantras without initiation. A mantra is not a sound, it's a technology. Using it wrongly is like plunging a 1000-watt device into a 100-watt socket. Tantric symbols or occult geometry. These are energetic tools, not artwork. If used incorrectly, they amplify perception without protection. Psychedelics mistaken for spiritual shortcuts. They open perception but not the stability required to handle it. All of these can lead to premature Agna activation, which is why some people feel euphoria for a few days and then crash into depression. Some develop irrational fears. Some feel watched or followed. Some hear subtle sounds they can't explain. The system is open but unprepared. Across ashrams and spiritual paths, there are countless stories of people who attempted powerful practices on their own. Some couldn't sleep for days, some became emotionally volatile, some started interpreting every coincidence as a sign. Some slipped into hallucinations because the mind didn't know how to process subtle perception. To a yogi, this is predictable. The Agnya Chakra is meant to open when the lower chakras, the foundations, are strong. If your root is unstable, your perception becomes a storm instead of a doorway. When the third eye opens naturally, it is not dramatic, it is not psychedelic, it is not chaotic, it is calm clarity. Your breath smoothens, your mind becomes still, your emotions stop fluctuating, your perception sharpens subtly but powerfully. You don't see beings or colors, you see reality as it is. It feels like a fog lifted from your life. No fear, no instability, just depth. You can force your muscles, but you cannot force consciousness. A fruit ripens only when it is ready. If you squeeze it early, it doesn't become sweet, it becomes ruined. The third eye is the same. If you chase it, it eludes you. If you prepare for it, it opens by itself. And when it opens naturally, your life transforms, not through drama, but through profound clarity. So, yes, the third eye is real, its power is real, its dangers are real. But when approached the right way, it becomes the most life transforming dimension a human being can access. If you want more grounded mystical content explained in a way that's safe, clear, and rooted in yogic science, subscribe.